we shared, I feel jaded. Time after time, I need to realize that it's all said and done, and I've got to embrace it. Dreaming about you, I know that I'm falling back into a time that we shared, I feel jaded. Time after time, I need to realize that it's all said and done, and I've got to embrace it. I'm trying to find the love since you've been going away. Thinking of you, thinking of you, thinking of you, thinking of you, thinking of you brings it back, and now I'm running.
Radio Show. I'm your host, Camilla, and coming up on the show today, we have a selection of Discovery tracks as chosen by our curators at theaudience.co.nz, and I will be catching up with Joe Thomas from Trust Punks, as well as INF. We'll also be counting down this week's chart as voted by you on theaudience.co.nz. Go and have a look. Check it out. Cast your votes, if you like, today even. We started off today's show with Terrace, a track called Running featuring Jupiter Project, and that was Dean Campbell's Discovery track for this week. Right, cracking into the chart show, here's a snippet from last week's number one.
Here to save souls, how you willing to sell them? Look deeper than your sight, Helen. The world again, ready for what my side me gonna do. Make humanity the word used for our spaceship crew.
Jane Knight, Calla Helen featuring Razor Bizza, Louis Nux and Diaz Grimm. Can they maintain position this week? We shall see. Time for this week's number 10. Here's Gabrielle Gilbert and the song is White Lies.
All right, let's get started. Number 10.
Your thin white lies, they weaken your disguise. For the last time, I don't want you here. Oh, your thin white lies won't get you any prize. For the last time, I don't want you here.
Number 9.
So we in this war, yes. I'm sick of trying to hold on so desperately. If the conclusion's foregone, we'll change destiny. Like we rearrange the stars, so much force that we're shifting Mars and across all the
No
universe.
Problemos in at number 9 with Dubtron featuring Jenny Tero MC and Tay Kupu. Up next, a song by a true New Zealand treasure, a lady who grew up in Taranaki, and she also moved to the UK and signed to Ronnie Sizer's Full Cycle label. She's released 3 albums. This is Tali with Swimming Pools.
This week, number 8.
Let's go. Backstroke every day in Chicago. Some people like the way it feels. Some people wanna kill their sorrow. Some people wanna keep up with the popular. This was my problem. I was in a dark room, loud tunes, looking to make a vow soon that I'ma get up, gonna fill my cup. I can feel the crowd mood changing by the minute, and the records on repeat. Took a sip, then another sip, and then somebody said to me, "Shorty, why you babysitting? Only 2, 3 shots. I'ma show you how to turn it up a notch. You get a swimming pool full of liquor and you dive in. A pool full of liquor and you dive in. I'll wave a few bottles and I'll watch them all flock. Or the fellas wanna play Baywatch. I got a swimming pool full of liquor and you dive in. A pool full of liquor and you dive in. Pour up,
Drink,
headshot,
drink,
sit down,
drink,
stand up,
drink,
pass out,
drink,
wake up,
drink,
faded,
drink.
I'm faded. Okay, now listen to me, Tyler. You say you wanna keep up with the boys I see. Well, I am your conscience. You gotta watch this. Looking all gully and you're feeling so nauseous. Where is your grace? Where is your class? Diluted, eluded, lost in a glass. Still you drink, loving the way that the liquor is burning. Your mind doesn't matter, but your liver is learning just how it feels in a downward spiral. I will try to talk some sense. You're at the bar and you're counting cents. Nothing that I say makes no difference. Look around you, see where are your friends? Too busy trying to tie up loose ends. Just wanna think that we might live. Somebody says to me, why you babysitting? Only 2, 3 shots. I'ma show you how to turn it up a notch. You get a swimming pool full of liquor and you dive in. A pool full of liquor and you dive in. I wave a few bottles and I watch them all flock. All the fellas wanna play Baywatch. I got a swimming pool full of liquor and you dive in. A pool full of liquor and you dive in. Yeah, I ride, do you ride? 1 chopper, 200 shots, bang, hop out, do you bang?
joining us now, we have Joe from Trust Punks. Hi, Joe.
Hello.
How are you?
Pretty good.
That's good. You've just finished at uni for the day, haven't you?
Yeah, well, I didn't actually even go to any of the classes, so I never really started.
Why does that just feel like it's such a cliche?
Because I am a cliche.
So what are you studying?
I study sociology.
And we were just kind of talking about this before. Does that make you a better songwriter?
Yeah, it teaches you about how the world works and I guess kind of influences you to write songs outside of like yourself and tackle the real
big
issues. Yeah.
Like your song that's on the audience at the moment, Amphetamine Psychosis.
Yeah.
What's that about?
It's kind of hard to talk about. It's about drugs, obviously,
Oh.
and taking drugs and how they make you crazy.
Oh.
It's like the guy that gave me the idea for the song is a dude called John McAfee who invented.
Dad.
Yeah, Dad. My dad, John.
Yeah, I was kidding, sorry.
Nah, it's this American dude called John McAfee. Like, you know McAfee antivirus
Yes,
software?
yeah.
He invented that. And he was like a massive cokehead throughout, like classic 80s stockbroker cokehead guy who then invented that and then got bought out by his board because he was just like criminally insane. And so then he moved to Belize and started manufacturing bath salts apparently and then killed his neighbor.
That's
But-
right. I remember when that was in the news. That wasn't that long ago, was it?
No, it wasn't. There's actually like a Vice documentary about to come out on him because all the that was like a really simplified version of the story that I just gave you. It's super complicated and no one really
Wow.
knows what happened. But it probably wasn't helped by the fact that he was like taking a lot of amphetamines and probably like hallucinating. And
It's good to. And he invented like a paranoid security.
that's the whole
Like,
thing. Yeah. I talk about that in the last verse of the song, actually.
Really? I
Yeah.
haven't listened. But I've definitely heard the song before because we've been playing it on BFM.
I believe you. I wasn't accusing you of not listening to the
I've
song.
heard it. I've been listening.
Everyone's heard it, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's a big hit.
Yeah. That's what I've heard.
Now, you guys are also playing Fancy New Band Showcase as well, aren't you? Mm-hmm. At the King's Arms, may or may not have been, depending on where you're listening from. And you also have been around for quite a while, which is quite impressive. Have you, in various incarnations?
Yeah, this
Cool.
band itself has only been around since January of this year.
Right, so very new. But with the same people from Cool Cult, Grass Cannons, which is still, were you in Grass Cannons?
Yeah.
So you guys, these lots of Auckland bands are doing it at the moment, like keeping their members and then just changing tack and changing their names. Is that what's happened to you guys?
Kind of. What happened was the guy who plays guitar and sings in the band called Alex played drums in Cool Cult and played guitar and sang in Grass Cannons with me and Paul. And the five of us both weren't really enjoying being in our respective bands at that stage.
Right.
It was just kind of getting less exciting. And so we kind of wanted to start a new band and not be in those bands anymore, but we still wanted to like hang out and make music together. So we started a new band with the same people. So we don't really like to think about it in terms of like just the old bands changing their name. It's like a totally
Right.
new band with like new songs and it like new, like everybody plays, well not everybody, but people play different instruments to what they did in the old bands. And we just kind of take it like, it's a little bit more like serious, I guess.
Right.
We're taking it a little bit more seriously. Hopefully, we're not taking ourselves too seriously.
I
but-
don't think so. But so how have you decided to do things differently this time aside from the music?
We just decided that we wanted to like play a lot more shows
Right.
and like practice a lot more and just like be like a real band.
A tight band.
Yeah.
And so how are you going? How many live shows have you played?
Our first show, we had our first practice the day after the last Grass Cannon show and our first show 6 weeks after that. And since then, I think we've played almost twice a week since then.
Wow, that's fantastic.
So I think we played like 20 shows in like 2.5 months or something.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And do you have plans to go on tour?
We did, and then they got fucked up. So
Oh.
not anymore.
That's a terrible shame.
We've been to Wellington a couple of times, and we want to come to the South Island, but it's like super expensive.
It is.
And also, not many people live there.
Oh, yes, they do.
Sorry, South Island. We'll come.
So, and where are you up to in terms of recording? Have you got an EP on the horizon, or
We're
you've
gonna.
got- sorry,
No, that's all right. We're kind of being a little bit precious about it, and we're drip feeding people the songs like one by one. So
Right.
the same time we recorded Amphetamine Psychosis, we recorded half of another 3 songs. They were hopefully going to finish next week, but it keeps getting postponed. And then we're going to record those. We're going to release those one by one, like every 3 weeks or so. So the second one was supposed to be out like a week ago, but we have been a bit slack because we're just busy. And then after
Busy
that,
not attending university.
yeah, totally. And then after, so there's 4 of those, and then after those 4 have come out, we're going to do an EP after that.
And Amphetamine Psychosis is available for free download
Yeah,
as well,
at
isn't it?
trustpunks.bandcamp.com.
So generous.
Thanks.
Hey, thanks for coming up, Joe.
That's right.
I'm a huge fan. I really like Amphetamine.
It's a long title, eh? I don't know why.
Sometimes I just
Could have made it easier for
stumbling.
people.
And I think I said amphetamine as well. Sorry. Anyway, thank you so much for coming up. Let's check out the
totally
song
sweet.
now and hear all about that guy who lost it.
He lost it a while ago. He's been on the process of losing it for like maybe 3 decades, I think.
Poor dude.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Not really.
Don't
but,
do too
you
many
know.
drugs, people.
Yeah, there you go. There's a message in the song for everybody. Hey, thanks so much, Joe.
That's right.
Contemplating suicide, by which means I'm yet to decide. How about I stand on a chair and you can kick it out? Please don't ruin the surprise. Pick on me on your sides. Get everyone I hate in a line. How about I get in the car and you can close the garage door? We can all laugh as I die. Fantasize about the day when they thought mistook yourself for gay. Well, I know you're upset, but please don't hold it against him. He gets raped in prison every day. Amphetamine psychosis. Will it wash away? Will it wash right off? You don't know what you're doing. Will it wash away? Will it wash right off? Head to LA or your fears, with white guilt coming out his fucking ears. Made his money selling paranoia by day, now he's paranoid beyond his many years. Somebody's out here saying I'm dying. He takes that even what he's right. Made his money selling paranoia by day, now he's empty out of terrorist by night.
Hello and welcome back to the Audience Radio Show. Glad to be with you. Hi, I'm Camilla, and still to come, I will be catching up with INF as we continue counting down the chart for this week. Don't forget to vote online at theaudience.co.nz and make your own new musical discoveries while you're there if you like. Now up next, a Christchurch trio who have been on the chart before with Here's No Use. And here's their new one. This is from Salad Boys. It's called Dream Date. Let's check it out.
Devotion only underwear.
latest Sarin Models Discovery track for this week. Continuing on with the chart now, this is your number 7. It's Benjamin with Seasons, and that's featuring Mahalia Simpson.
Number 7.
Oh, are you kidding me? No, you can't. Number 6.
Your future tripping me. Your future tripping me.
Caleb with Advinia, and that is featuring Astaire, and that was number 6. Now, right now, it's time for Jay Turner with Stony Ground, and this is this week's number 5.
You voted, you've chosen it. New music, and here it comes. New music, number 5.
How do you know who's the one out of every other mother son? How do you know when it's right?
Okay, gang, number 4. Yeah, very cool.
I sense the angels are visiting, watching, patiently waiting. They see the darkness is crumbling and so the veil is thinning. Because the power is shifting, lifting the human condition. No longer lost
Too
in
Keen
transmission.
with
We
Sign of the
manifest
Times
the clear
featuring
vision.
22 First, Initiate and Transmute in at number 4. Right now, this week's number 7 in its full glory, I present to you Benjamin with Seasons featuring Mahalia Simpson. Joining us now, I have Amon, aka INF, who is actually this week's Discovery Artist, discovered by Martin Pepperell. Hello, thanks for joining
hello.
us.
No worries.
How are you going?
Pretty good. Hanging in there. Just chilling at work, actually.
Oh, chilling at work.
So,
It's good to be
yeah.
able to chill at work, hey?
Yeah. It's pretty good being the boss, so I'm just kind of sticking my head out, making sure there's no one I have to talk to right now. But yeah.
So you grew up in Onehunga, and when did you start? This is an interesting story about when you started making beats. You were grounded.
Yeah, I was grounded from my mom and dad. Like, I took too long to come home from my friend's house who actually lived like a 1 minute walk, like around the corner. And then I kept saying, yeah, I'll be home soon. And I came home too late, and then I got grounded. And then I just decided to download like Fruity Loops because I heard some people talking about it. And then downloaded that, and then it was like the best grounding ever. Like after that, I didn't want to leave the house. You know?
Quite productive.
Yeah. It was awesome.
So how long ago was this?
I was 13, so it was about 10 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And so tell us the story behind the name INF.
INF, so it was like I used to call myself like Infinite Beats, and like put up little stickers around everywhere. And when I first started making beats, and then my brothers and all their friends, like who I looked up to and stuff like that, they started calling me INF for short. And I thought that was pretty cool because, I was like, oh man, these dudes, they're sort of like my idols. So, they're giving me this nickname, and I felt, kind of special. So I just kept it like that. And yeah, ever since then, I just say INF.
That's almost cute. That doesn't sound very gangster of me when I say that, though, does it? But it does sound. It is quite cute. Like, oh, my big brother.
Oh,
yeah. Hey, and so how are you going in terms of like a live circuit? How does your music translate? Have you played very many venues?
Yeah, quite a few. One of my favorite places is probably Ricino's, because it's always like a warm feeling there, and always feel welcome, and everybody there gets along, and the music that's always played there is just always awesome. So, but live shows, I still want to play like a huge event, maybe like Rhythm and Vines or something. But I haven't released my first EP yet, so I don't want to just I want to work my way up.
You want to have a couple of people at least standing in front of you when you perform, eh?
Yeah,
like,
yeah, of course.
I bought the EP. He released an EP and I bought it, and now I'm here watching him. No, it's a good plan.
I hope that's not the bartenders saying that too. So.
Yeah. Or your moms and dad.
Yeah.
And so where are you up to with the recording process then?
Right now, I finished recording my first EP. It actually comes out on Monday, this coming Monday.
Oh, wow. Congratulations.
27th, thank you. 27th of May, free download. It's called Mary Jordan. And the whole thing is entirely produced by my little brother, well, nephew, technically, but little brother Smokey. So, and it's mixed and mastered by Dan Exile Morby, who's done a lot of work like behind like RES, and he also produced like David Dallas's Start Looking Around.
Wow.
So yeah.
Amazing.
Good stuff.
Can you talk us through the tracks Ridiculous? Did I say that properly?
Yeah, it's Ridiculous. It's like ridiculous, but Swit It in it. Swit It coming from like, I used to say these weird things online, like witty puns and stuff like that, just being a smart ass. And then I used to go, see what I did there, and then I kind of shortened it like a while later, and it just sounded cool, like Swit It. And then, but now it's kind of like, like a kind of like a, what's the word? I'm on, kind of like a group thing that we have.
Wow.
We say it quite a lot. So.
You're actually coining new words all over the place, aren't you? You're restructuring the English language for us all. Thank you.
No worries.
INF.
Yeah, and then we have like Swidiculous coming from that. So.
Oh, that's cool. That's fun, and you know what? It feels good to say. Swit it, Swidiculous. It's almost too hard for me, but I'm getting there.
Yeah.
Hey, cool. So what's that song about?
That song is about well, it's ridiculous. They're just kind of, having fun, chilling out with friends, family, or whatever. Like, you want to do something
Are
crazy.
you mates with your parents again since they grounded you that time 10 years ago?
Oh, definitely.
That's
Yeah.
good.
So yeah, it just means, have a lot of fun, go crazy, or even, if you just want to chill out, it can all mean the same thing. So.
Hey, thank you so much. It's been really
No
fun
worries.
chatting to you, and
That's
wish you
all good.
loads of success in the
Thank you,
future.
thank you.
And we'll keep
Thank you
our
very
eyes
much.
on you. So let's check it out. Here it is, INF with Swidiculous. I said it right,
Yeah.
eh?
Yep, that's good.
Yay. Thanks.
Perfect.
Hey, take care.
You too.
Bye.
See ya.
Swit it. Smash a couple Cocoa Pops for breakfast. Lacing up my 89, same color as checkers. I wanna be the only person in your summertime stereo, but I'm not, cause I don't rock a necklace. $1 million diamonds and some nice shades. We all the same when the sun sets and lights fade. Yes, you want a girl with light skin and tight braids, but she don't want you unless you quite paid. I sway with a cup of liquor to the finest. Honey on the scene, intervene with the niceness. She the hottest thing that I sing with the things underneath my eyelids, so I stand where the ice is. Cool down, I just wanna cool down. Music is a drug and I overdose with love. Shit, I make it bad rock like yabba dabba do now. You should air it out, so pull your parachute now. Pass over the Heineken, highly intoxicated. Another box, watching the boxing up and the box faded. Switty gang is so fucking ridiculous. Real monsters on the track, I'm as wicked as Icarus. Switty gang is so fucking ridiculous. Real monsters on the track, I'm as wicked as Icarus. Tell me where you wanna find the good shit. Switty gang got it all, my goodness. Pass that. What? Whiskey and weed. Hey, tell me where you wanna find the good shit. Switty gang got it all, my goodness. Pass that. What? Whiskey and weed. Hey.
Pass that, pass that. Hey, pass that, pass that. Pass that, pass that.
Whiskey and weed.
Pass that, pass that. Pass that, pass that. Hey, pass that, pass that.
Whiskey and weed. Step into the limelight so I can chill out and sip a lime Sprite. Vodka with the cranberry, shit, it's so necessary. You too busy chasing pussy, that's Tom and Jerry. So relax for a bit, and you ain't gotta ask for a hit. Pass the weed clockwise, I'm clocking out. We attract the flies, cause we the shit, and what you bout? Tell me while I demonstrate greatness. On this instrumental, my vocabulary shape shift. Our sound crack the pavement. Special ingredients, this is only hunger made shit. Our sound crack the pavement. Special ingredients, this is only hunger made shit. Tell me where you wanna find the good shit. Switty gang got it all, my goodness. Pass that. What? Whiskey and weed. Hey, tell me where you wanna find the good shit. Switty gang got it all, my goodness. Pass that. What? Whiskey and weed. Hey.
Pass that, pass that. Hey, pass that, pass that. What? Pass that, pass that.
Whiskey and weed.
Pass that, pass that. Pass that, pass that. Hey, pass that, pass that.
Whiskey and weed. Switty gang is so fucking ridiculous. Eat a dick and jump off a cliff if you ain't feeling this. If you ain't feeling this.
Hello and welcome back to the Audience Radio Show. I'm Camilla, and we are nearly done and dusted as we count down this week's chart as voted by you. Who holds number one? Who comes second? Right now, it's time for this week's number 3. Here's PhD with Mexican food.
Three.
Yeah, PhD.
So spicy. Oh, that's hot.
This was just an
jalapeno, any Mexican food. That's a shit, nacho chips and a cheese fondue. Quesadilla, chimichanga, hot sauce and a beef stew. With salsa and sour cream, refried or black beans. Tostadas and empanadas, chalupas and jack cheese. Fajitas and paella with some Mexican rice. Enchiladas and tequila and Corona on ice. Or jarritos, mi amigos, and a dozen shrimp tacos. Some churros, French tortillas, diced cherry tomatoes. A little habanero, green pepper, and chopped cilantro. If I order it, make sure that it's hotter than I can handle. So hot I lose my sense of taste and smell. So hot I'm sweating from my eyeballs, tears start to swell. Woke up from dreaming, screaming, what the hell? Because New Zealand doesn't even have a Taco Bell. What the fuck?
Brother, my freaking nachos. I scream a diva like I was wearing a poncho. But I get hot though, everything covered in hot sauce. Little pico guacamole on top. Whoa. With burritos, taquitos, and them quesadillas. A few Coronas, senoritas, drinking margaritas. And I don't mind whether a corn inside a bean burrito. I don't care, man, I'm getting hungry. Someone bring me a kilo of food. Now that I'm getting fat, could you my love for churros, please don't get me started on that. Like I could be 2 miles away, my nose will smell where they at. Please, somebody bring me a sombrero so I can finish this track. Like, I love tequila and Mexican rice. I'd have a farm for dessert, jump $1 at night. My favorite spot is Paco's Tacos, but that's over in Cali. So if you love your Mexican food, why don't you sing this back at me like taco, 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 burrito, burrito, taco, taco, burrito, burrito, taco, 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 burrito, burrito, taco, taco, burrito, burrito, taco, 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 burrito, burrito, taco, taco, burrito, burrito, taco, 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 burrito, burrito, taco, taco, burrito, burrito.
Do you need to go number ones or number twos? Number two.
The knockout got him carried home. Al Capone on a rapid flow. Catapult up the top rope and alone. Oh, yes sir, we all in. The style's foreign. We got an assortment of hip-hop, but they thought we were goners. The school of thought, and we going for honest. That P.D. Pablo, more macho. Rock like Gwen Stefano. She Cubano, mano with mano. Hood with a poncho. Ask Roscoe, we bring them Tabasco. In the Nash, stash in the dash. Sitting back, thinking how a bit of cash should be bad. Doing shows, could it all be so simple? Expressing my life through the things that I've been through. Pizza, low cut with a Caesar. It's all leisure, sound out like a beeper.
The world looking ready for anything I'm told to tell them. So I got ideas for those willing to sell them. Here to save souls, are you willing to sell them? Look deeper than your sight, yelling. The world looking ready for what must I me gonna do? Make humanity the word used for our spaceship crew. Here to save souls, are you willing to sell them? Look deeper than your sight, yelling.
Legit down to the core, you can smell me. If it's real, then you ain't gotta tell me. Hit the donk on a chick with a tail be too good once it tastes, they inhale me. I cut fists, but they cut me back. And the judge in the court never cut me slack. But I broke out the cells, now I cut these tracks. And the frauds from my past want my company back. Do this for my family, poor downtrodden outcasts, what you rapping for? It's real life, what you acting for? Hardships got sales you ain't felt before. Jesus, talk shit, have you sent for? Bees up, J-Night, make it sick, boy. That shows up like your flaws and photos. Swole now that my bowls is global,
The world looking ready for anything I'm told to tell them. So I got ideas for those willing to sell them. Here to save souls, are you willing to sell them? Look deeper than your sight, yelling. The world looking ready for what must I be gonna do? Make humanity the word used for our spaceship crew. Here to save souls. Are you willing to sell them? Look deeper than your sight. Keller Helen, Keller Helen, Keller Helen. Look deeper, deeper than your Keller Helen, Keller Helen, Keller Helen. Look deeper than your sight.
Back very grown, but we act silly. They listening, but I don't think these cats hear me. We practically igniting them rhymes to write these lines in the type of tracks we did. We no longer trying to find a place. We grow on them like a quiet taste. So playing this song when you high with mates is like throwing kerosene in the fireplace. Woo. Cool it down, it's the sound that'll have a moving round H-Town to the mount. Right about now, it's midpoint. Have a refreshment break. Cool out.
Jay Knight with Keller Helen featuring Razor Bizza, Louis Nux and Diaz Grimm. In at number 2, Jay Knight was last week's number 1. Yikes! How the mighty have fallen. Thank you to our wonderful guest today, Joe from Trust Punks and Amon, aka INF, and to all of our curators. Let's delay no further. It's time for this week's number 1. Here's Guidance with The Dream Chasing featuring Katie McCarthy Burke. I'm Camilla, take care, and I'll see you next week.
Number 1, baby. See you later.
This control our thoughts in this life of possibility.